Hi guys, how are you and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna do another collection video, and this is for me to show you what I started with before my no buy year. And these products that I'm gonna show you today, they're not likely to run out even in 3 no buy years, because I'm gonna show you my pigment collection, and then after that I'm gonna film my glitter collection. So if you want to see my pigments and what I started with before my no buy year, even though it has been a while since I started my no buy year, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for pigments, this is my pigment collection, and I'm not actually a person that will finish pigment ever. I have never finished a pigment, and I find them to be in a way a good investment, because for you to finish one, it will take you forever. The cons to pigments are that they're harder to work with, in the sense that even though they're easy to blend, even though the pigmentation is super high and they're beautiful, you do have to put an extra work to it. You have to put some glitter glue, you have to just prime your eyes well, if not they will have fallout. They are messy. You have to have a palette to put them in before applying them to your eyes. They are messy, but they are worth it. And the shine that you get from pigments, it's like no other. So I'm gonna just swatch them on my hand, and I'm gonna tell you the names and the brands. A lot of them have been discontinued, so let's just go right in. Okay, so since she's right here, I wanna show you my baby. She's not actually mine, we're selling her, but she's the daughter of my dogs, and she's so beautiful. This is one of them. I have two right now, and they're actually looking for homes, but they're stunning. I'm in love with them. I wish I didn't have to give them up. Okay, so I have here two MICA Beauty Cosmetics pigments, and I have one in the shade Earth and the other one in the shade Bronze. And I'm gonna swatch them without any glitter glue, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of glitter glue with them. So the first one that we're gonna swatch is Bronze, and it's this beautiful pigment right here. You can see the glow that it has. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna do it with a brush and a little bit of glitter glue. So you can see it right here. This is with glitter glue and this is without it. The difference is major, and it still looks beautiful without the glitter glue. For the second one, this is the same brand, MICA. It's more of a light pinky tone, and this is with the glitter glue and this is without it. This one without the glitter glue is not that beautiful, but I find these two to be super wearable and stunning. You can see them right there, how they catch the light. So Bronze and Earth. The pinky one, it's Earth. This brand is called Bella Terra Mineral Cosmetics, and this pigment is a blue one. On top is with the glitter glue, and then in the bottom is without it, just swatched. And it's a beautiful blue. I don't use this one ever, but I would have to put it on my kit to use it. It's sort of a purplish blue, and it's beautiful. It's not that shiny, but every single pigment has some sort of glow to it. I have here now two brands. Both are Colombian brands, and I think they're small companies. One it's the brand ARISTY Makeup, and then the other one it's the one Miss Cosmetics Store. I guess a store, a makeup store, and they have their own pigments. And I have this one right here on top without the glitter glue and with the glitter glue, and it's called Mirror, and you can see why. This is so beautiful. Then I have underneath this pigment, which is called P04, and it's a red pigment, and you can see it without the glitter glue and with the glitter glue. It pales in comparison without the glitter glue. It's a beautiful reddish Christmas type of red. And then this is from the Miss Cosmetics brand. These are both from ARISTY. Okay, so this one doesn't have a shade, but it's just a fuchsia pigment. And you can see it here with the glitter glue and without it. Mirror is one of my favorite pigments and I use it on brides a lot. Okay, so this is the packaging for the ARISTY makeup pigments. It's a small one when you compare it to the MICA Beauty or the Bella Terra. I don't know the amount this one comes with. These come with 2.5 grams, which is a lot. So now for these two that I only have one of each. This is a COLORBEATS pigment and they don't have a name on this one. I bought it and it didn't have a name. But this is sort of a glimmer and it's pretty similar to the mirror one. And I think that the mirror one looks beautiful without the glitter glue. More than this one at least. But this one with the glitter glue, it's just stunning. And then the one right here, it's a Brazilian brand. Secret Makeup, it's the brand. And the logo, it's MS. And this comes with 1 gram. It's sort of a bronzy shade with more of a brownie tone. This is without the glitter glue and this is with the glitter glue. I'm gonna show them from afar and up close so that you can see them. This blows my mind right here. Now from MAC, I have 5 pigments. One is full size and this is probably my most used pigment. And I would have gotten a small size and I would have been okay because that even though I'm telling you I've used this a ton, it doesn't show that I've used it not even a little bit. You can still see it right there. It's the most beautiful pink pigment and this is in the shade Rose. And I would highly recommend the MAC pigments. They're beautiful. And I'm going to show you 2 from this collection and then I'm going to show you the last one so that we can compare it to another one that I have that's from the permanent range. These are 2 from the, I think it was the Nutcracker collection. And this is the Sugar Rush one and the Handsome Prince one. So I have them swatched. You can see the packaging is different and they are middle size. Because this is the small size and this is the regular size. So the Sugar Rush one, it's the first one that I have right here. It's a pale pink. And you can see it with the glitter glue and without it. This is beautiful for cut creases. I've used this one and I love it. I just think pigments are messy, but I love it. This is the Rose one and it's the most beautiful pigment I own for sure. I love it. I'm just in love with it. I have a few MAKEUPGEEK ones. That's the brand that I have the most of. And I have a few that I adore, but this is definitely my top pigment. And you can see it without the glitter glue and with it. And the change is dramatic, but these as a highlighter without any glitter glue, it looks beautiful. And then this one is the Handsome Prince and you can see it with the glitter glue and without it. And this one looks pretty similar with or without it. It just will last longer on the eyes if you put glitter glue on it. This is a pretty matte pigment, but it has hints of shimmer. And if you want to try MAC pigments, they always release a collection or a few collections of pigments at the end of the year. And these are pretty different. I was thinking that I had a dupe within the same brand, but I don't. This is the Pigment Tan, and I love this pigment. I'm dying to get Melon, and at some point I would get the smaller size. I wouldn't get the bigger size. And I also want to try Vanilla, which seems to be a beautiful bridal type of pigment. So the one that I swatched from the Nutcracker collection, it's a Star Dream and it's this beautiful peachy pigment right here. And then this is Tan and it's one of my favorites and I have it in a small size. I've found dupes for it within eyeshadows that I already finished. So this is one of those products that I know I will finish eventually because this is one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. They're just beautiful. This has a hint of pink and this is more of a melon peachy shade, but they're both on the bronzy side of the spectrum. So I have 10 MAKEUPGEEK pigments and I love them. I'm gonna show you the 3 lighter that I have. And I don't know if these are discontinued or not, but okay, puppies are knocking on the door. The first 3 that I'm going to show you are Sweet Dreams, Afterglow, and New Year's Eve. And these are stunning. I don't know if they have been discontinued. I will check and I will link below the ones that are still available. This is Sweet Dreams, which is the one that's matte. And then the one that has a hint of, it's matte with little shimmers on top. This is New Year's Eve. This is sort of a pinky concealer type of shade, beautiful for cut creases. And this is a subtle one that if you even apply without glitter all over your lid, it will look beautiful. Just an expensive type of shimmer. These are not chunky glitters at all. And it's also pinky, it's just that the camera is not picking it up. So these two are my most used MAKEUPGEEK pigments, and I love them. I think they're the most beautiful, and the reason why I love them so much is because they are right up my alley. They're comfortable, they're wearable for every day for my taste. So these are Afterglow and Birthday Wish. Birthday Wish is stunning, but Afterglow as a highlighter, and you know what, I'm gonna show you how it looks as a highlighter right now, because the highlighter that I'm wearing, it's really subtle. It's a MAC MSF. You can see that this is so beautiful. My goodness. This highlighter is what dreams are made of. This is what I would think in my mind that Coco Bling or one of those artist couture loose highlighters would look like on the face. This is Afterglow and this is Birthday Wish. You can see that Afterglow is more of a champagne pop type of highlighter. It has a lot of champagne, but it has a hint of a peach to it. And then Birthday Wish is a pink, a warmer pink pigment. Okay, so now for the last six, I actually swatched them all on my hand so that this video is not as long, because I didn't expect to take so long to film these. I've been here about 2 hours and I still have 6 to go. So the first one that I have here, on top, you can see that the swatches that are less pigmented, those are from my finger, and then the other ones have glitter glue on them. So this one is Blissed. The one on bottom, that's Vegas Lights, and that's beautiful. That's actually, they have an eyeshadow that's called Dragon something, Dragon Fire, something like that, Fire Breather. And that's one of my favorite eyeshadows from MAKEUPGEEK, and it's the same as Vegas Light, but in an eyeshadow, and it's the same, it's stunning. Then right here I have Poker Face, which is a beautiful gold, rusty gold. Then I have Utopia right here, and it's beautiful grungy green. I love that color, and they all pick light beautifully. My least favorite is the purple one, of course, because you guys know that I do not love purple eyeshadows or anything. And this is Enchanted, and it's actually really pretty. It's just that that's not my favorite shade for eyeshadow. And then this one, which is a dupe for the Blue Brown by MAC, it's called Insomnia. And when you move it around, it turns a reddish brown, and then when you move it to the other side, it's sort of a greenish, a blue green. Now for my liquid pigments, I have 4. One is from Flower Beauty, and it's called Flirty Florette. And it's this one right here, the brown one that I have right here, and this is more of a cream. Then I have from Milk Makeup, I have the one called After Party, and is this beautiful pink color right here. And I used to have a Hotel Lobby, but I lost it on a trip. Then I have the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Color Paint in M56, and it's this matte brown right here. And I also have a little milk one, and this is the Silent Disco one, which is this dark brown with hints of purple. Those are my 4 cream pigments, and now I'm gonna show you my pot pigments, and that would be it for my pigment collection. Now, last but not least, I have my 5 pressed pigments, and these are basically pressed. They are like an eyeshadow, and I have one from Tarte, and it's Froze, and this is my favorite of all of them, and I love this. This is a pink with a true pink with gold in it, so it's sort of a duochrome one. And then my second favorite is Amber Rush, and this is from the Infallible eyeshadow line, and these are beautiful. These are beautiful. This is one that I've used a ton, and this is a dupe for the tan pigment from MAC, but it's in a pressed version, and you can see that I've used it a ton. And I actually finished one MAKEUPGEEK eyeshadow that was exactly like these two. It was called Grandstand. So yeah, this is beautiful. Then I have here the Continuous Cocoa, which is a sepia color. This is basically a brown black, and it's beautiful for a smoky eye. I just don't use it enough. Maybe I will sell a few of these that I don't use and just keep the two that I adore. Then I also have Always Pearly Pink, and it's this lilac-y pinky shade right here in the corner. I don't have anything like it, but it's not a color that I reach for. I prefer warmer pinks. Then I have here on the Infallible line again, this is the Glistening Garnet, and it's beautiful, but again, I don't reach for purples. So maybe I will sell these. This is my entire pigment collection, so I'm gonna count them and tell you guys how many I have. I will write them down on my inventory notebook, and if I declutter or sell a few, I will let you guys know. Okay, so I have a total of 32 pigments, counting the cream ones, the loose ones, and the pressed ones. So 32 pigments is a lot. I know that I have a few dupes within them, but those dupes, the one that I have pressed and the one that I have loose, I will keep. But I will put a few of them for sale today and see if I can just get rid of them and remove a few things from my collection. So that's it for this video, you guys. I thought I was gonna film the glitter one today. Maybe I will later, but this took forever and I can't even imagine how much time the glitters will take. The only other pigments that I have are the Stila ones, and I already have a video on those, so I will leave that below. Over there you can see the glitters and the pigments that I have from Stila, because that's a whole new monster. So that's it, you guys. If you love this video for pigments, what can you leave? A rainbow, because I have all sorts of pigments and they're colorful and beautiful, so you can leave a rainbow as the emoji if you watch the entire video. And that's it. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Always leave a comment below sharing your experience with pigments or whatever subject I'm talking on the video. And that's it, you guys. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.